Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning. How are you today? I hope you're feeling energized and ready for any session. Okay, before starting learning, let us pray by saying Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. Nah, in the previous meeting, have you ever bought food at the supermarket? Before paying the food at the cashier, usually food will be figures first. Nah, what value does the scale show? And does it the units? Okay. Uh, so to answer that question, we will discuss about the quantities, unit, and dimension. Nah, so guys, the value shown by the scale is the mass of the fruit that you bought, which can be measured using a scale, and having mass unit is an example of a quantity. What is quantity? Nah, quantity is something that can be measured, is expressed with values or number, and has the units. Okay. Nah, this quantity of the units, the quantity divided into two types. One, this is a basic quantity, and two, derived quantity. Now, basic quantity are quantity whose units have been determined, while the derived quantities are quantities whose units are derived from basic quantity. Okay. Now, let's look the table. Here shows some example of base quantities and their units. Okay. Nah, base quantities like the unit is meter. For mass, the unit is kilogram. For time, the unit is second. For the electric current, the unit is ampere. For the temperature, the unit is Kelvin. For the luminous intensity, the unit is candela. And all mole of substance, the unit is mole, etc. Okay, next. Nah, while the derived quantities, there are several quantities including. This is example of derived quantities. Let's look the table. Now for the area and volume, residue-based quantities is length, and then velocity and acceleration residue-based quantity is lex and time, and etc. You can look the table for the example, etc. Okay, next, based on value and direction, the quantities divided into two types. One, this is a scalar quantity, and two, vector quantity. Now, scalar quantities only have a value, has no direction. For example, basic quantities, and vector quantities have a value and also have a direction. For the example, displacement, velocity, acceleration, force, and etc. Okay, next we will discuss about the units. What is the unit? The units are internal comparison in measurement. Nah, the units have three systems, and namely MKS for meters, kilogram, second, CGS for centimeter, gram, and second, FPS for feet, pound, and second. Okay, and then we will discuss about dimension. Now, what is dimension? Nah, dimension is a way of writing a quantity by using the symbol for the basic quantity of dimension written in capital letter with square bracket. Okay, for the example, you can look the table. Nah, this is the table. Now, for the base quality, like the unit is meter and dimension is L. Now, for the mass, the unit is kilogram and dimension is M. For the time, the unit is second and dimension is T. For the electric current, the unit is ampere and dimension is I, etc. Okay. Okay, so guys, we have learning about quantities, units, and dimension. For the material I presented, do you have any question? If isn't, to increase your understanding, then I will give you an assignment. Now, I hope you can put into practice what we have learned. For the next meeting, we will discuss the assignment that I gave earlier. Okay, to the end our meeting today, let's just pray by saying Hamdalah, Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Okay, see you next week guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.